NTA, Channel 12, Uyo. Your dependable station.
Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly calls for regulation of vigilante groups. Journalists are called to uphold professionalism and promote peace in the society. Plus, remains of late Deaconess Esther Sinu laid to rest in our country home. Hello, welcome to NTA Uyo News at this hour. My name is Okun Ndem. Thanks for joining us. You're watching us via our social media handles, that's on Facebook and YouTube. And now to the news. Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly has passed a resolution calling on the state government to establish regulations for community-based vigilante groups and incorporate them into formal security frameworks to improve accountability and coordination. The resolution followed a motion raised by a member representing Refong State Constituency, Precious Salon. Assembly correspondent Sika Okun completes the story.
The motion, which follows the urgent need to oversee the activities of hired vigilante in Akwa Ibom State, is seconded by member representing Nsiri Ibom State constituency, Eric Akman. Presenting the motion, Salong draws attention of members to recent incidents of crime involving hired or community-funded vigilante groups, which were initially engaged to address security gaps in various communities, particularly at night. She expresses concern that many vigilante groups in the state lack proper training, resulting in reckless and unprofessional conduct that sometimes mirrors the criminal behavior they seek to combat.
These vigilante members who lack basic trainings leads to reckless and unprofessional behaviors that sometimes mirror the criminality they are supposed to combat. Further research about the rising cases and situations where hired vigilantes tend to terror in communities, stealing massively at night, extort, rape and possesses illegal firearms.
Speaker Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly Ude Motong, while announcing the resolution, called on the Ministry of Internal Security to enforce the provision of Section 21 of the Ibom Community Watch Law, which mandates that all vigilante groups and private security operatives in the state must register and be supervised by relevant agencies.
21 of the Ibom Community Watch Law, mandating every vigilante group or groups and private security operating in the state to be duly registered and equally supervised by the ministry. Honorable, do you agree with that?
The House also urges its Committee on Security, Youth and Sports to ensure full compliance of the resolutions. Sikak Okon, NTA News.
Journalists in Akwa Ibom State joined the global community to commemorate the 2026 World Press Freedom Day with a renewed call to uphold professionalism and promote peace in the society. Abasim Ekpeyom has the details.
The event, held to mark this year's World Press Freedom Day, organized by the Nigeria Union of Journalists, Akwa Ibom State Council brought together media practitioners, stakeholders, and government representatives to reflect on the importance of a free and responsible press. With the theme, Shaping a Future at Peace, the critical role of journalism in Akwa Ibom State, speakers highlighted the responsibilities of journalists as key drivers of unity, development, and democratic stability.
Journalists play a lot of role, both in ensuring security, combating information manipulation like the chairman stated earlier. And also, today should also be a day we come together to appreciate journalists for the good work they do, both in the state, outside the state.
Report, it must be balanced. Journalists should also analyze complex situations and present them to the understanding of parties involved, irrespective of the level of literacy.
Our mission today is clear: shaping a future at peace. The critical role of journalism in promoting peace and resolving conflicts in Akwa Ibom State.
In the face of all these interests, in the face of survival, in the face of doing what you ought to do to continue to push the personal profession forward and the collective profession forward, let us do what we can and let our consciences guide us accordingly.
Chairman of the Nigeria Union of Journalists in the state, Comrade Nsibet John, called on media professionals to remain committed to truth, fairness, and ethical reporting, noting that journalism plays a vital role in sustaining peace.
Journalists are policymakers, and I believe and trust that the agenda that we set yesterday, the agenda that we have set in this World Press Freedom Day will go a long way towards ensuring that our people understand that